Know what our promise is to be anchored solidly on the rock. How many knows that the battle that we've been in is not all we're going to face?
Come on, sir.
Jesus coming.
Come on, sir.
There's things now that's coming our way, folks, that we have not saw before.
Yes, sir.
And so we need to be well armed and dangerous.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord.
If we're going to face this enemy that is stirred up here in these last days, because he knows that he has but a short time. Paul in Ephesians 6, he talks about putting on the whole armor of God. He talks about having on the breastplate of righteousness over our heart, the helmet of salvation over our mind. But in that 14th verse, well, let's start back at 13. He says this: Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And having done all to stand, stand. Therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Paul said, when you've done all you know to do, he said, get on this whole armor of God, and when you've done all you know to do, just stand on what you know.
Holy.
Now, Paul, when he was writing to the people at Ephesus was given over to idolatry. They was worshiping all kind of gods. You see back in Acts where Paul caused a riot because he was teaching Jesus and they was teaching the goddess Diana. So the Ephesian church was under some turmoil, but Paul knew that the worst was yet to come.
Come on, yes he did.
And he's preparing them. He said, get on this armor of God and just be willing to stand when everything else looks like it's going down the drain. How many has ever been in that battle when it seemed like nothing was working for you? You ever been there? When it looked like nothing was working for you.
Come on.
But you knew
Amen.
what your promise was.
Amen.
And you kept standing. And here you are. But see, we're in a time in America just like the people at Ephesus was then. There was fixing to be, sure enough, persecution.
Come on.
In America, folks, we have never known real persecution in the church. The church has always been kind of something, that people look to find peace and comfort. But we've moved into a new age. We've moved into a new time. And there is, I'd like to stand up here and tell you that from now to the time the rapture happened, everything was going to be easy. But I'd be lying and you'd know it, God knows it. Because as we enter into this time of the the soon coming rapture, the devil is unleashing everything he has, and the church, the true church, is the only thing that stands between him and total victory. So guess where you're at? You're a target. You're a target. But greater is he that is within you, if you know that, than he that is in the world. But you must know that you are greater, or he'll convince you that you don't have a chance. We must have the armor of God on us at all times. We must pray for quietness, but be prepared for war, folks. And see, we have had it so easy for so long in America. My fear is that the people of God is not ready to be the target.
Come on, sir. Come on, help us, Lord.
That's what Paul was trying to get the Ephesus people ready for. See, we've had a kind of a different theology or Christianity that a lot of people has across the world. We've had it good. I know everybody here has went through some times that we thought was really bad times. But we've had it good in comparison to what a lot of God's people has had across the world.
Come on, sir. Yes, we have.
You can look out in the parking lots and see cars, but there is a lot of people this morning that walk to church because they have no car.
Come on, sir.
We can go home to hide. You know, when we get out of church, some of us will go out to eat, but there's a lot of people, when they get out of church, wish they had something to eat.
Come on, sir. Come on.
But they're still Christians and still holding on and still moving forward.
Yes, sir.
And folks, we need to get in the place to where we understand and know that regardless of what comes our way, He's still God.
Yes, He is.
And He's still on our side.
Yes, He is.
He's not just God in the good times. He's God all the time.
Hallelujah. Amen.
He's not God just when all the bills are paid and everything is looking good. He's God when I don't know what's going to happen
Come on,
tomorrow.
sir. Bless Him, Lord.
But we must have on the armor of God, because indeed we are standing in the evil day.
Yes, we are.
Standing in the evil day.
Lord help us.
And there is coming persecution to the church in America.
Yes, it is. Yes,
There is coming a time where we may have to be criminals to be true Christians.
Come on, sir.
I'm not talking about persecution to the religious organization. I'm talking about persecution of the truth. And it's already begun.
Yes, sir. It's already.
But it's only slightly
Come
now.
on.
You know, to the world's point of view now, if you stand on what you know is true, you are bigoted and racist
Come on. That's the truth. Come on.
and all sorts of stuff.
Follow it.
But as this thing moves on toward the rapture, and if you stand against what the devil is bringing, folks, you are going to be a target.
Come on. That's the truth.
But you know what?
Stand.
Stand.
Come on. Glory.
Stand. Because when Christ walked out of that grave,
Come on.
a victor, He
Come
made
on.
you an everlasting
Yes.
victor.
Yes, He did.
If you stand,
Hallelujah.
if you don't back up,
Come on.
we can't take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back and,
Come on,
and really think that we're going somewhere. Because we're not. And folks, the church in America, like I said, we have not, American Christianity has not faced
Come on.
things that's coming
No,
before.
sir. Come on. That's the truth. Truth.
We've not faced it. And I fear that a lot of the prosperity message has left God out.
That's the truth. Yes.
Yes, He wants you to prosper.
Yes, He does.
It's He that gives you power to prosper.
Yes.
But folks, we can have all kind of material things and be poor indeed in the eyes of God.
Come on. Come on, sir.
And I fear that a lot of the prosperity message has our eyes on the things and not on He who owns all things.
Come on, sir. Bless Him this morning, Lord.
You know, if our bank account's getting starts getting slim to none, we get all excited and wonder where God's at.
Come on. Come on, sir. Right where
God's not in the bank account.
He ain't moved.
God's in heaven.
Come on.
And the same one that supplied you before can supply you in all things at all times.
Yes, He
But we
can.
have to keep our eyes on the supplier, not on the supplier.
Come on, sir.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Stand in the evil day, Paul said. Stand when everything looks like it's going down the drain. There's folks this morning that is having church this morning, that is worshiping Jesus this morning, and hope their neighbors doesn't know about it
Come on.
because they get killed.
Come on. That's the truth.
But they go.
Yes, sir.
Brother Counts got a book about that. I was looking at it yesterday, where this girl got saved. I believe she was in Lebanon, and spent 7 years in a bomb shelter, afraid of her Islamic neighbors. Folks, that's standing on something.
Come on. Yes, it is. Come on.
That's standing on
Glory.
something. That's standing on something you know is real.
Yes, sir.
Too much of religion's not real.
Come on.
Too much of the Church of America is not real. Let's just call it. Too much of the Church in America is not real, folks.
All right, come
It's
on.
only real if everything goes good. In and out and up and down. And
Come on. Come on, sir. Bless Him, Lord.
I want us. And I'm teaching this way because I want us to be ready.
Come on. Help us, Lord.
Be ready to be strong in the Lord. If there's ever been a time when we needed to be grounded on something, in something,
Now.
it's now. Not just anything, but in something.
Come on, sir.
In Jesus, folks.
Bless him, Lord. Bless him, Lord.
Just stand. When there's nothing to hold on to but His mercy and grace. So the Bible told us that if we did not think,
Come on.
we would in due season.
Come on. Yes, sir. It's a promise.
Sometimes the seasons are not as quick as we think they ought to be.
Come on, glory. Come on, glory.
But you don't dig up your seed when the season looks.
Holy.
When the season looks far off.
Come on, sir.
You know it's about to get planting time. And in the spiritual world, we understand around here that it all is built on seed, time, and harvest. It's about to get planting time. But if you plant, you go out there tomorrow and it ain't up, if you dig up those seeds, you will never find a harvest.
Come on, sir. Come
It doesn't
on.
make any difference what the weather turns and it looks like. If there's good seed in the ground someday, that thing will come up
Yes,
and you'll
it
have a
will.
harvest if you don't put it up. But if you keep putting it up, it doesn't grow.
Come on, sir. Come
I
on.
saw him do an example one time. He put some seed in a jar. And he kept shaking. I said, I can tell you, it'll come up. As long as I shake it. It's always disturbing the seed. Folks, we disturb our seeds sometimes when things get to shaking around us because we're not solid on the rock.
Come on.
When you get between the rock and hard place, make sure you know who your rock is.
Come on, sir. Holy.
Because a hard place has got no power over you as long as you know who your rock is.
Amen.
And
Amen.
stand on it,
Thank
folks.
you, Lord.
And stand on it. See? Prosperous
Holy is your name.
is a great word in the church of America. But we're never truly prosperous unless our prosperity begins with God.
Amen. Amen.
Today there's a lot of millionaires that is, in the eyes of God, is very poor.
Come
And
on.
today there's a lot of people that, as my mother used to say, doesn't have two nickels to rub together, but in the eyes of God is very rich.
Come on, sir. Holy.
And God will prosper that.
Yes, it will.
And when that trumpet sounds, see, those who became rich because they got hold of Jesus. Those who become maturely prosperous because they got hold of Jesus and they kept on. And you know, they understood where the prosperity come from. Because when that trumpet sounds, they'll still be prosperous.
Yes, they will.
And those that doesn't have those two things to rub together, and when they're moving forward with Jesus, when that trumpet sounds, they'll be prosperous.
Come on, sir. Come on,
You'll
sir.
take them into the city of payment is gold.
Holy is his
Our
name.
gold is payment.
Come on.
See, we must understand, folks, that the abundance of things does not count as prosperity.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Prosperity means that I'm walking and pleasing God.
Come on.
And God is multiplying things in my life. See, it's not always easy, but it's always, you know, especially for the last few years, in the American Christianity, things has been taught that because you're a child of God, everything is supposed to be easy.
Devil is a liar. Promise to tribulation.
God wants everything peaceful and joy and full in your life, but you've got to live it.
Come on. Come on, sir.
You've got to live it. And see, so many people, when the enemy brings things, it's taught like this. God's just doing that. That won't be but just a little bit. He's just trying you. You know, He's just bringing you through.